Okay, so I want to transition. Let's talk about what's currently maybe some struggles within the business. What are you currently working on? Things like that.
Yeah, so I just told you like it's kind of like a rebrand process.
Yeah.
Um, Only for me struggling, I'm looking to get into like more systems. I'm looking to get a CRM system. I'm in the works of that right now. So trying to figure out how to get that structure to generate more leads. But the way I've been doing leads so far is of course content creation,
Hmm.
um, hitting people up on social media platforms. And now what I've incorporated is a Facebook group. Now I'm gonna be
Nice.
putting blogs. I'm gonna keep everything like so personal so I can relate to them on a human level.
Hmm.
Um, those are like the main things that I've been struggling with. It's just new systems put into place because
Systems.
I just rebranded everything. So now I'm just in the process of putting the steps together. But since I made that switch to Metro 2, um, nothing like as far as educational wise,
Hmm.
business structure wise, everything is good. Now it's just getting myself more out there, figuring out ways to reach out to more business owners, more entrepreneurs, actually going into like car dealerships or going
Hmm.
in like financial broking services, figuring
Hmm.
out how to network better at networking events. So really it's just all the networking part that is a little bit of a struggle because I didn't know this at first. But now
Gotcha.
it's the more I go to it, I have to figure out, okay, who are the people who are going to take it seriously and who can I help serve the most? And that's something that's helped me. That's going to help me more is I know they say that you're divine. We're both, believers, and something
Hmm.
that talks about we have to serve others. So now when I
Hmm.
look at the perspective, like how can I serve you? How can I serve you? It's a win-win situation because I'm still getting paid, I'm still providing you a service, and you can get the service, you can help your client service. So everybody's winning at the table. So
Exactly.
that's really it for sure.
Okay. Exactly. So it sounds like systems. Have you looked into Go High Level? I'm pretty sure you know about Go High Level.
I've heard about it. I've heard about it. I've actually watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I came across one the other day that talks about go high level, but I didn't really look into it that much though.
Okay. I mean, as far as systems, I would personally recommend looking into that if you haven't. It's pretty easy to use. I don't know if you're a techie person. I'm not tech person, but I could easily use it. So just a recommendation for something to look up. Or anyone listening to the podcast. The specific one that we use is Connectly. So it's basically Go High Low. It's like a white label version. So I would look up that. I mean, obviously, the importance of nurturing and having those funneled steps. So, okay, that's good. So I wanted to talk about just do you have like any offerings in terms of how the people can work with you? Do you have like any ebooks, courses? Want to talk about that?
The entry level for the people that just want to do it themselves, they don't want to hire a credit card specialist. They don't want to hire somebody to help them get funding. I
Hmm.
have two ebooks out currently. The first one is called From Zero to Hero. It's basically going to show you how to build your credit score. It's going to give you resources to actually repair it. It also
Yeah.
the book is like how to grow it with like the credit cards, basic credit education, like the basic things that you need to know, like the statement date, the due date, the billing cycle, just kind of a whole credit education book that you need to grow your credit. And it talks about like the five factors, how you can
Hmm.
all these things that requires repaying your credit. Then the second ebook that I have is same thing, do it yourself, but it's specifically for business owners, entrepreneurs, or real estate agents that want to structure their business properly and obtain
Hmm.
the in there I teach about how to structure your business properly, um how they can scale using credit. So it kind of gives them like the value of why credit is important. Because there's a lot of business owners out there that they just use straight cash and they just use their debit. But once you start a business and you get your LLC EIN in the business bank account, oh, you can get like funding from the bank and then invest back into yourself, invest into better systems, invest into more education that's going to scale your business because you're investing back into yourself. So it kind
Definitely.
of there's also, a couple of gems in there. There's a secret funding list to now. So now it's like it's a secret funding list. So now it's like after they get the business structured and they can get how should I say this? It's basically I just had a brain for it. It basically talks
I'm good.
about it basically talks about what banks they can go to after they structure the business properly to receive that funding. Um,
Okay. So you're offering both of those ebooks?
yeah, so those are the ebooks, and then the other services that I have, of course, we have it's called basically the Express Plan. This is just the credit repair service itself.
Gotcha.
You tax the bureaus, and then also what comes with that is you get it's called the Next Level Advising Boot Camp, where it gives you basic credit education. That comes included with the service, and then
Okay.
also you get mentorship. You're gonna get your own strategy plan where I look at your credit pro. Okay, you need to run this play, you need to run this play to boost up your score. Then you
Hmm.
also but the bigger picture, the biggest I guess you say mentorship program that we do have is called the Premium Express Plan, where how I talked about before, where you're gonna get me and my business partner, and he's already funded over like $250,000 for people.
Okay.
He knows, it's more advanced because you're still going to get the credit for service, but it's going to be two people mentoring you about credit. You're
Mhm.
going to get monthly coaching calls. You're going to get way more advanced credit repair. I mean, credit education, and then it's still the same credit per service. So it's more, you get more of I would say like a accountability type, um, what people are looking for when you're doing a group, like accountability, more hands-on mentorship. Like you have us like literally on the call, like telling you like run the play. So
Hmm.
a lot more value with that higher service for sure. And that's for people that um in the second plan is just listen, I know how to do it. I just need my credit fixed. But the third plan is like they don't know anything. We'll put them into that third plan for sure.
Okay, most definitely. Okay, dope, dope, dope. So where can the people actually find you to get all this information?
Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Daniel W Dixon.
Hmm.
If you look at my bio, you're gonna get everything listed. My website, you're gonna get access to my YouTube as well. You're gonna get access to my ebooks
Hmm.
and anything else as far as like applications to work with me. To see if I'll be able to help you and if we think that we would be compatible with each other. So go to my Instagram. You're gonna find everything there to work with me and find out more information about what I do and what my business is consisted of.
Dope. So link in bio, everything you spoke about, they'll be able to find it, right? Okay, those of y'all listening, I get straight to it. So just go to the link in his bio. I'm gonna link his IG down below. If you're listening on YouTube, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, it will be in the description as well. Can you give us maybe one last gem or what you want people to take away from the episode?
Yeah, so I'm assuming, like how you said before, most people in here they watch you because they probably want to start a credit per business.
Mhm.
And tell the people that are newly watched or people that consistently watch is go for it. Something that I've learned with just mentorship and education is the people that take action get way more ahead. And
Definitely.
when you overthink the situation, when you think about, oh, I got to get this started first, oh, I got to do this, you're actually killing your success because you may have you may not know this, but you may already have the skill sets. You may already
Mm.
have success. You may already have the customer relationships. You may already have these things, but you're not allowing yourself to take the next step, which is literally starting. Whereas me,
Mhm.
I'm not the best salesperson. I'm not the best person with like customer relationships. I'm not the best. Like there's way more better people. But since I took action, I was able to gain experience
Yeah.
and my mistakes and to get improved. So that's why I'm getting ahead of so many people because I took action. And that's something that a lot of people are scared to pull the trigger, but you got to take a risk. I'm a big believer in life is about risk. And since we're both divine, bro, a big Bible verse that I live on is um it's Jeremiah chapter 29, verses 11. And it says, um, I think he says something about like have I not have I not told you don't be afraid or discouraged? Like be strong and courageous. So like anything that you attack, you have to attack it with courage. You just gotta try
Facts.
not to get yourself out there because you'll never know. And you're always gonna be sitting on the sidelines while somebody else is running the play and winning the championships.
Oh
So
man.
I'd rather be that person than just I don't know. And I would rather
Yeah.
fail. I used to I used to I still hate failing. Like failing sucks, but I see failure as I'm getting better. And
Exactly.
me failing is so much better than somebody not even trying at all. They can laugh all they want, but if you don't start, and I know there's somebody listening to this that wants to start, I'm telling you, you're getting the confirmation to start.
Mm, mm.
Start because you'll never know. And the journey is so great. Always enjoy the journey. And never, of course, we want to get to a goal, but don't be so wrapped up on the end goal. Always just focus on the process of you becoming the person you need to become.
Hmm.
And a lot of people that are doing this will understand that. And hopefully, I'm speaking to somebody today about this. I wish that I would have known this previously, but with
Hmm.
my experience, with the wisdom that I have, anything that you want to do, you have to start. You have to find a mentor because a mentor is basically a lifeguard. You're gonna
Exactly.
jump, you're gonna jump in the deep end, and you can't drown because somebody's always there.
Hmm.
So don't be afraid to start and get a mentor. Once you have those two things, everything is going to take care of itself with mistakes, experience, and then once you limit those mistakes, you can't lose every single time. You're
Hmm.
going to get better, and you're going to start winning. So
Definitely.
that's the last thing that I had in the best gyms that I could get, man. Seriously.
Definitely, definitely appreciate you, my guy Danny. Make sure you guys tap in with him. Make sure you guys, go ahead and follow him. Tap into his services. Let him know you enjoyed the value he dropped on a podcast. That being said, y'all have a blessed one.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes, sir.